I'm starting off with my eyes, and what I'm first going to do is take a piece of tape like this. I'm going to take some of the sticky off by putting it on the back of my hand first. I'm putting this right along my eye to create, so whenever I blend my eyeshadow, it'll create like a wing. I'm leaving a little bit of a gap in between my bottom lash line and the top of the tape. Next, I'm going to take some concealer. I'm using the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer in the shade Light Sand. Putting this on my lids, and I'm going to blend it out with a sponge. I'm going to set this concealer down with just a white eyeshadow. Next, I'm taking the Morphe 25L Live-In Color Palette. I'm going to be using the shade #lovewins. I know I just used this palette in like a couple videos before this, but it's like the only palette I have that has purples in it. I'm taking it on a fluffy blending brush. And as I'm blending the shadow, instead of following like my eye socket like up and down as I normally do, I'm going to be taking it up and then back towards that tape. Next, I'm taking the shade Truth on the same brush, but I'm going to focus this more on the crease. Also, as I'm blending these shades, I'm not taking them all the way to my inner corner. I'm kind of keeping them slightly away from it. Next, I'm going to take a denser brush and pack the shade Truth onto my outer corner. Then I'm going to take that first fluffy brush and blend out the top of this a little bit. And it's okay if the middle of it looks really messy because that's all going to be covered up with concealer. Now for cutting my crease, I'm going to use a flat oval-ended brush. I'm taking some of that concealer on the back of my hand. I'm taking that concealer and I'm going to kind of just pack it onto my lid halfway across. And I'm making sure to get it all the way down to my lashes, because then when I open my eyes and look up, it transfers onto the upper part of my eye and shows me where I need to like follow. I'm taking my finger and I want to blend that concealer just a little bit right between it and the purple shadow to where it's not a harsh straight line. So now I'm taking that same brush that I was using for the concealer and I'm going to be going into a liquid glitter. This is one from Stila. It's the Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow in the shade Diamond Dust. I'm taking that liquid glitter onto every part of my eye that has the concealer on it. I decided I wanted a little bit more sparkle, so while the liquid glitter was still wet, I went in with the NYX Face and Body Loose Glitter in the shade Crystal. So now I'm going to pull off the tape. So before I finish up my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and do my face. So I've moisturized my face, and for primer, I'm going in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. For foundation, I'm doing the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation in the shade Nude Ivory. For concealer under my eyes, I'm using the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Longwear Concealer in Nude Ivory. As you're blending your concealer along the bottom of that line of shadow, I just use like the point of the sponge. The sponge I'm using has like a flat edge. It has a good point on it to just be really careful and just bring the concealer just like right up under that line. For setting powder, I'm using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. I don't remember if I like this powder or not. I'm not letting it bake today. I'm just kind of pressing it with my sponge in places that I normally would bake. And then I'm just taking a powder brush to set the rest of my face. Okay, I just remembered that this powder has a ton of flashback. Like a lot, so I don't know how good it looks on camera. Sometimes it'll make my skin look super white even when there's no flash. For bronzer, I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And since my face is looking kind of pale today, because of that powder, I think I'm going to go pretty heavy on the bronzer. So for blush, I'm going in with the Floral Blush from BH Cosmetics. It's the Duo Cheek Color in Fiji Fun. So now for highlight, I'm going in with the Ofra and Madison Miller highlight in the shade Moondance. So now I'm going to finish up my eyes, and I'm going to zoom in for this. I'm taking a smaller blending brush, more like a pencil brush, and I'm going in with the #lovewins shade again, putting it on my lower lash line, connecting it to that shadow from earlier. And then I'm taking that dark purple shade Truth on a denser, shorter brush, and I'm going to just stamp this right under my lashes. And then I'm going to blend it out with that pencil brush. I've already done my brows before I started doing my makeup, but I am going to highlight them. And for that, I'm going in with that same ofra highlight I used on my face. And I'm also going to put a little bit of this on my inner corner. For setting spray, I'm going to use the same spray that I used as primer. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm going to let that dry, and I'm also going to throw on some lashes, and I'll be right back. So I did my lashes. I used the Whispies by Ardell. For lips, I wanted to do a nice dark purple lip. And this is one of my absolute favorite liquid lipsticks. It's the Tarteist Lip Paint by Tarte in the shade Fly. Before I go in with the lipstick, I'm going to outline my lips with the Isabelle DuPont Lip Liner Pencil in 407. Here's the finished makeup look. Normally I do wear a gloss with this liquid lipstick because it is kind of dry feeling. So normally I'll put a gloss over it, but for just this look I wanted it to be matte. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for more videos from me, and I'll see you next time.